Nearly 80% of extra virgin olive oil sold on American supermarket shelves fails to meet the legal standards required to earn that prestigious label. Independent testing conducted across major consumer markets has revealed that bottle after bottle of supposed high-grade oil is routinely diluted with cheaper refined seed oils, stretched with low-grade Lampanti oil, or chemically deodorized to mask rancidity. Under federal guidelines, the Food and Drug Administration sets specific standards of identity for olive oil, yet enforcement gaps leave the market wide open for misleading marketing. A clear amber glass bottle boasting a fancy Italian flag on the front often hides a heavily processed blend sourced from half a dozen different countries, leaving everyday household buyers paying premium prices for vastly inferior product. Where are you watching from in the United States today? Drop your state in the comments below. Whether you are tuning in from Texas, California, Florida, Ohio, New York, or Georgia. And how old are you? Tell me in the comments because it is always fascinating to see who is paying close attention to what goes into their home kitchen. Understanding what sits inside your pantry is the first step toward taking control of your daily health. And extra virgin olive oil is one of those household staples where subtle label tricks quietly cost families hundreds of dollars every single year. The first major red flag on supermarket shelves involves oils labeled simply as light olive oil or extra light olive oil. Many shoppers naturally assume this term refers to reduced calories or a lighter nutritional profile suitable for weight management. In reality, light refers exclusively to the color and flavor profile resulting from aggressive chemical refining, heat treatment, and neutralization. This industrial process strips away the natural antioxidants, polyphenols, and rich peppery taste that make authentic olive oil desirable in the first place, leaving behind a highly processed fat with elevated smoke point but virtually none of the health benefits expected from the olive tree. Another category to approach with extreme caution consists of products marked as pure olive oil or classic olive oil. While the word pure sounds reassuringly natural to a casual observer browsing the aisle, the Federal Trade Commission guidelines on truthful advertising highlight how descriptive words can easily confuse shoppers. In the commercial oil industry, pure olive oil is actually a standardized code name for a blend composed primarily of refined olive oil mixed with just a small splash of virgin oil to restore a hint of color and aroma. It lacks the cold-pressed integrity of true extra virgin grades and undergoes extensive processing before reaching store shelves. Bottles that display vague, decorative origin claims like imported from Italy or packed in Italy represent another widespread supermarket illusion. Italian processors frequently import low-quality, high-acidity bulk oils from various international regions, run them through local bottling plants, and apply a premium label that leverages the famous culinary reputation of the Mediterranean region, unless the label explicitly details where the olives were actually grown, harvested, and pressed. The phrase packed in Italy merely indicates a shipping pit stop rather than a guarantee of traditional craftsmanship or local agricultural purity. Refined olive pumice oil stands out as perhaps the lowest edible grade available to consumers, yet it frequently disguises itself under slick marketing terms. After the primary mechanical pressing extracts the primary juices from the olives, a solid moist residue known as pumice remains behind. Manufacturers treat this solid mass with chemical solvents like hexane and extreme thermal heat to extract every last lingering drop of residual lipid material. The resulting liquid undergoes rigorous refining and deodorizing to make it palatable, yielding an industrial product far removed from the cold-pressed standard that health-conscious buyers expect. Clear glass or plastic packaging represents a massive red flag that quietly ruins olive oil quality long before you bring it home. Olive oil is extraordinarily sensitive to light and heat, both of which trigger rapid oxidation, degradation of delicate fatty acids, and premature rancidity. When stores display oil in transparent containers, under bright commercial fluorescence, the liquid inside continuously deteriorates on the shelf. High-quality producers almost exclusively package their genuine, extra virgin product in dark green or amber glass bottles or sealed metal tins, specifically designed to shield the delicate oil from light damage, and usually cheap extra virgin options that seem far too affordable compared to competing brands deserve serious scrutiny. On your weekly grocery run, producing authentic, cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil requires meticulous hand harvesting, rapid mechanical extraction within hours of picking, and strict temperature control below 86 degrees Fahrenheit. When a bottle sells at an impossibly low price point, the manufacturer has almost certainly taken production shortcuts, blended the batch with cheaper soybean or canola oils, or utilized old, fermented crops harvested off the ground after spoiling. Oils lacking a definitive harvest date on the bottle represent a blind risk for any quality-minded consumer. And like fine wine, olive oil does not improve with age and begins losing its precious antioxidants and fresh flavor immediately after extraction. Many commercial brands conveniently print only a best-by date, which can be set 2 years out from the date of bottling rather than the actual moment of harvest. A bottle might sit in a warehouse for a year before being packaged, meaning you could easily buy an oxidized, stale oil that is already well past its prime. Blended vegetable and olive oil mixtures, marketed with giant olive graphics, represent a masterclass in clever visual distraction. Front labels often display bold, vibrant images of fresh green olives alongside prominent text highlighting Mediterranean purity, while hiding the tiny ingredient list on the back panel. A quick look at the microscopic details usually reveals that the bottle consists of 90% highly refined soybean, sunflower, or corn oil, with only a token 10% of refined olive oil tossed in to justify the imagery and name. To protect your kitchen from these widespread label tricks, learning what to look for on the back of the bottle is essential. The Department of Agriculture administers voluntary grading standards, so looking for official certification seals is a reliable first line of defense. Authentic bottles should feature an explicit harvest date within the last 12 to 18 months, a single identifiable country of origin, and a third-party seal of approval from reputable organizations, like the California Olive Oil Council or the International Olive Council, which enforce strict chemical testing and sensory evaluation. Turning our attention to options that actually hold up. Small batch estate oils harvested and bottled on a single domestic farm offer unmatched transparency and freshness. Domestic producers in states like California follow rigorous standards where olives are cold mechanically pressed within 24 hours of leaving the tree. When a label displays a precise harvest location, a single olive variety, and an accredited seal, you are purchasing a fresh, unadulterated product rich in vibrant, health-promoting polyphenols that deliver a genuine peppery kick in the back of your throat. Single origin extra virgin olive oils from protected European geographical regions also consistently meet the highest standards of authenticity. Look for official European Union certifications like Protected Designation of Origin or Protected Geographical Indication stamped directly on the label. These strict regulatory protections guarantee that every single olive was grown, harvested, processed, and bottled within a strictly defined geographical zone according to centuries of traditional agricultural law, completely eliminating the risk of undisclosed multi-country bulk blending. High-grade organic extra virgin olive oils certified by the USDA provide another trustworthy path for conscious shoppers seeking clean ingredients. The USDA organic standard requires rigorous documentation, tracking the entire chain of custody, prohibiting synthetic chemical fertilizers, artificial pesticides, and chemical extraction solvents at every stage of production. Combining a certified organic badge with a dark glass bottle and a fresh harvest date ensures you receive a pure, clean, cold-pressed oil that fully lives up to its nutritional claims and rich culinary heritage. Which olive oil brand is currently sitting in your kitchen pantry right now? Please take a moment to hit the like button and share this video with friends or family members who love to cook at home. Our goal here is always informed, confident shopping rather than stress, because knowing how to read between the lines on supermarket labels gives you the power to choose real, authentic nourishment every single time you step into the store aisle.